The valley erupted into chaos. "Protect the civilians!" King Mike shouted. The Allied army immediately split into two groups. One group rushed toward the trapped civilians. The other charged straight at Julian's soldiers. Boom! Cannons shook the mountains. Tanks fired across the battlefield. Within seconds, the peaceful valley had turned into another war zone. Ruff led the front line. Forward, his soldiers broke through the first wave of enemies. Meanwhile, King Mike fought beside his men, refusing to stay behind. King Hank climbed onto a destroyed tank and looked across the battlefield. Something didn't make sense. Where's Julian? He searched the fortress walls. Nothing. The command tower, empty. The bridge, destroyed. Julian had vanished. Suddenly, a young scout came running toward the kings. "Your Majesties, we've searched the fortress. It's empty." Mike frowned. "What do you mean, empty? There are no weapons, no supplies, no command room. It's all fake." Hank's eyes widened. This wasn't his headquarters. It was another distraction. Before anyone could respond, a deafening explosion echoed from the distance. Boom! Then another. Boom! Boom! One of the messengers rode toward them as fast as he could. He jumped off his horse, breathing heavily. "Your Majesties, it's Ironvale. It's under attack." Mike froze. "What?" The messenger turned toward Hank. "And Velmora. It's under attack too." The battlefield fell silent. Hank slowly realized the truth. Julian had never intended to defeat their armies. He had lured both kingdoms away from their cities. Now, both capitals were almost defenseless. Far away, standing on a burning hill overlooking Ironvale, Julian watched the flames rise into the sky. He smiled. "You can win every battle. But if you lose your home, you've already lost the war." "No," King Mike whispered. Without another word, he jumped into a military vehicle. "Everyone, return to the cities!" The Allied army immediately turned around. Thousands of soldiers rushed back as fast as they could. Smoke filled the horizon. The journey felt endless. Hours later, they finally reached Ironvale. The city was in ruins. Buildings were burning. The streets were covered with debris. Civilians were running in every direction, screaming for help. Mike stepped out of the vehicle. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. "This can't be real." Hank placed a hand on his shoulder. "We'll rebuild." But before they could move, a familiar voice echoed through the smoke. "I told you." "You were too late." Julian slowly walked out from the flames. This time, he wasn't alone. Behind him stood dozens of heavily armed elite soldiers. Each one wore black armor, marked with the silver wolf. Ruff drew his sword. "It ends today." Julian smiled. "No, it has only just begun." He snapped his fingers. His elite soldiers charged forward. The streets exploded into another battle. Ruff fought 3 soldiers at once. Mike disarmed one enemy and knocked another to the ground. Hank grabbed a fallen rifle and fought beside his people. Despite their efforts, the elite soldiers were stronger, better trained, more disciplined. One by one, the Allied soldiers were pushed back. Then, Julian slowly began walking toward King Mike. There was never a war between two kingdoms. There was only one man, playing both sides. Mike stared at him. "Why?" Julian stopped. His smile disappeared. "When I was a child, my village begged both of your kingdoms for help. You both refused. A week later, everyone I loved was dead. I swore that one day you would feel the same pain." Mike lowered his head. For the first time, he realized Julian's hatred wasn't born from greed. It was born from loss. Julian raised his pistol. "And now, you lose everything." BANG. The bullet flew straight toward King Mike. At the very last second, Ruff jumped in front of him. The bullet pierced his shoulder. Ruff fell to one knee, gritting his teeth. "RUFF!" Hank rushed toward him. "I'm fine," Ruff groaned. "Finish this!" Julian sighed. "I was hoping that bullet would have ended the war." He raised his hand. "Kill them!" His elite soldiers charged. Once again, the battle spread across the burning city. Explosions echoed through every street. Buildings collapsed one after another. Mike fought desperately to protect the civilians. Hank stood beside him. For the first time, the two kings fought as true brothers. Together, they slowly pushed Julian's army back. Julian watched from a distance. Then, he smiled. "You still don't get it." He pressed a small button hidden inside his glove. Nothing happened. Mike frowned. "What did you do?" Julian looked toward the center of Ironvale. "Look!" A loud alarm suddenly echoed across the city. Deep beneath Ironvale, a massive steel door slowly opened. The ground began to shake. Everyone stopped fighting. "What is that?" Hank whispered. The shaking grew stronger. Crack. The streets split apart. A gigantic armored machine slowly rose from beneath the city. It towered over the buildings. Its eyes glowed bright red. Thousands of hidden cannons emerged from its body. The citizens stared in horror. Mike couldn't believe it. "You built this?" Julian nodded proudly. "For years. While you were busy fighting each other, I was preparing my true weapon." The machine locked onto both armies. A mechanical voice echoed across the city. "Targets acquired." Julian slowly raised his hand. "Erase them." The giant machine fired. A blinding beam shot across the battlefield. The explosion swallowed everything in its path. To be continued.